I love movies, you love movies, we all love movies. Hi guys, welcome to Watch with Kuda, and here is my top 10 favorite movies of 2019. Don't forget to subscribe and list your top 10 favorite movies in the comments below. I Lost My Body. We see two different stories. In one of these stories, it follows the journey of a cat of hand that travels through Paris to trace the rightful owner. Meanwhile, in the form of flashbacks for the hand, another story begins to unfold where a young boy named Naofel travels to find his life's purpose as he fails to literally do anything. Trust me, he fails to do shit. It's a wonderful, beautiful, and charming animation. Another good movie that I enjoyed in 2019 is The Good Boys by Seth Rogen yet again. When you start entering into your teens, we start developing those feelings and experiments. Wax off, wax on, you know what I mean? And we all want to know how it feels to kiss a girl. The movie was very relatable, so many comedic elements. I dropped my jaw several times seeing these sixth graders act like. I definitely would have at the level. If you love coming of age stories with comedic twists, this is definitely your best pick. I loved this movie. They really stayed true to the comics. A brilliant cocktail of coming of age story, superhero origin, Christmas movie, and a hilarious comedy. DC did outdone themselves from this one. It works as a coming of age story with immaculate characters, development, emotions, superhero origins with powerful theme explorations and villain action. Zachary Levi was born for this role. Dark Waters isn't the film you want to see, but it's the film you need to see to understand what's going on in the world today. Mark Ruffalo produces a wonderful performance, and this movie shows how big companies are killing the world and getting away with it. And one lawyer trying to save the society by trying to stop big culprits. Fantastic movie, and I highly recommend you go watch it. I loved this movie. It's long, but I think it needed you to get you drawn into the long period of time. The story is set over and also to capture the mood of different eras. One of the best gangster films of all time, and a very shady, gloomy, yet beautiful insight to the links of politics, unions, and organized crime. Seeing all the best stars, Robert De Niro, Joe Pascal, Al Pacino, and the man himself, Martin Scorsese, was amazing. Hands down, truly a modern action classic, and it will be remembered in future. The cinematography is once again brilliant, with perfectly capturing John Wick's gritty and dangerous world, with cinematography complementing the world building. The pacing is once again great, but one of my favorite things about the movie are the locations. From a library to an apartment, then there is the desert scene. It's all great, and not forgetting the gun fu. Oh, the gun fu is awesome. The greatest thing about this movie, with every hit feeling real, Keanu Reeves is still perfect for the role. Can't wait to see the upcoming movie. This movie does not need an introduction. It shattered the box office. What a way to end a good saga. The biggest strength of the film is the emotions. People made a lot of theories, but only the time travel theory was correct. The last 30 or so minutes were amazing. Seeing Captain America lift the hammer, that was so cool and awesome. I enjoyed the last battle. I was a big fan of Thanos, but sadly he was killed. Would have loved to see him properly face Captain Marvel, but sadly, hey, he had to die. Overall, it was a good movie. Can't wait to see what Marvel has in store for us for the upcoming Marvel movies. I can't stop myself from talking about this one. Hands down, one of the best movies of 2019. Joker takes you through the disturbing journey of Arthur Fleck from being a clown and a wannabe stand-up comedian to becoming the Joker. Joaquin Phoenix portraying the complex character very well. It's great to see how much of depth he took the character to. And not to forget, he nails the iconic Joker laugh so well, which plays a major role to the character. It's not easy deciding if he or Leather was better Joker, because both versions are entirely different with completely different backstories. This movie was a surprise to me in 2019. Hands down, one of the best movies in 2019 in my own opinion. Bong Joon-ho deserved an Oscar for this wonderful movie. One of the best, most thought-provoking movies I have ever seen. You experience twist after twist while watching the movie. It contains very mild but catchy dark humor. A good movie doesn't tell you what the director wants to say, but rather make you feel it, and the movie does that exceptionally well. Words won't be enough to further describe the film's actual brilliance. I am spellbound. What started like a fun movie became something so surprising that it's hard to forget after it ended. It took away the very feel of watching the film. Whatever I saw just felt so real. Absolutely real, no doubt. Parasite is one of the most original films you see in recent memory, and surprisingly has elements of almost every genre covered in its entire duration. Don't forget to subscribe and list your top 10 favorite movies in the comments below.